If you're gonna make me pay to do my chores, then I don't want the car. I was 16 when Dad's new girlfriend decided I had it too easy. Mom died when I was 10. Heart attack in the grocery store parking lot. After that, Dad, bless him, was completely lost. He was from that generation where men worked and women handled everything else, so all the home stuff fell to us kids. By 11, I was cooking dinner for 8 to 10 people every night. Spaghetti on Mondays, chicken on Wednesdays, whatever I could figure out. I had a list of chores taped to my bedroom door. Honestly, it was fine. Sure, I felt sorry for myself sometimes when my friends were at the mall and I was scrubbing dishes, but I really had a great childhood, minus the dead mom thing. When I turned 16, Dad got me a 2004 Honda Civic. Nothing fancy, but it ran. I thought it was a gift. It wasn't. It was a necessity. See, I had to drive my little sister and myself to school every morning. Then after school, I'd hit the grocery store. Dad gave me $200 cash every week for food. Then I'd come home, unload everything, start dinner if it was my turn, squeeze in homework, then drive both of us to soccer practice across town. My day was school, store, dinner, homework, practice, bed. Meets were on weekends. I never went to parties, never hung out after school. I wasn't in trouble. I was an honors student pulling a 3.8 GPA. I'm not trying to brag, but I was a really good kid. Then Dad started dating this woman. Her 2 kids were in high school with me. They both had jobs at the mall, paid for their own cars, their own insurance, their own gas. She thought this was how it should be. She told Dad that if I was responsible enough to have a car, I should be fully responsible for it. So one night after dinner, Dad called me into the living room. I've decided if you want to keep the car, you need to pay for it. Payments, insurance, maintenance, all of it. I stared at him. Dad, I can't afford that. You'll have to get a job. I don't have time for a job. You'll have to figure it out. I looked at him for a long moment, and I stood up, walked to the kitchen, grabbed my car keys off the hook, and handed them to him. I don't want the car anymore. His face went blank. I think he expected me to beg or negotiate. Instead, I just went upstairs to finish my calculus homework. Next morning, my sister and I missed the bus. I had to wake Dad up at 6:15 a.m. so he could drive us to school. He stumbled downstairs in his bathrobe, furious that we woke him up. We rode in complete silence. That afternoon, we got a ride home from a teammate's mom. At 5:30, when dinner was supposed to be on the table, I was on the couch reading Pride and Prejudice for English class. Dad walked in from work. Where's dinner? I looked up. Oh, I didn't have a car to get to the store. There's some leftover chicken in the fridge you can microwave. His jaw tightened. You'll have to start walking to the store. I don't have time. Finals are in 3 weeks. Don't you care about my grades? He just stared at me. An hour later, my sister came downstairs in her practice gear. Dad, it's 6:30. We need to leave for practice. He looked at me. I shrugged. Sorry, no car. Maybe call a friend? No one on the team lives in this town. It'd be 30 minutes out of their way. He grabbed his keys, drove us in silence, picked us up 90 minutes later, fuming the entire way home. Next morning, we missed the bus again. I had to wake him up again. Plus, there was no orange juice at breakfast because no one had gone shopping. He was visibly frustrated. After school, once again, no dinner ready. He had to drive me to the grocery store when he got home from work, wait in the parking lot while I shopped, and drive me back, then practice again. On the drive home, my sister innocently mentioned, "Oh, Dad, this Saturday's meet is in Riverside. It's about an hour away. We need to be there by 9 a.m. I watched his knuckles turn white on the steering wheel. When we got home, he called me upstairs, tossed my car keys at me. I've decided you can have your car back. I'll pay for half the payment and half the insurance, but you can only use it for school, practice, meets, chores, and driving your sister." I caught the keys, laughed, and tossed them right back. That's all I use it for anyway. I don't want the car. Just sell it. 5 minutes later, he screamed my name from downstairs. When I came down, he overhand whipped the keys up the stairs at me. My dad never got mad, ever, but his face was red. Fine, I'll pay for everything except gas, but no personal use, just what you were doing before. I let the keys hit the carpet, so I have to pay to do my chores, and I get zero benefit from it? No thanks. I tossed them back down the stairs and went to my room. Half an hour later, he knocked on my door. His voice was completely calm. New deal. I pay for everything except gas. You can use the car however you want, but you still do the grocery runs, drive your sister, all of it. I looked at him, so exactly how it was before your girlfriend said something? He nodded. I picked up the keys. She moved out 2 months later.